The only way of finding the limits of the possible is by going beyond them into the impossible. Don't be bound by the conventional limits or fears of others. Believe in yourself and take chances, because you are capable of doing great things and living the life that you want. You just have to look beyond what you can see.
Welcome to the Holistic Success Show. My name is Dr. Robert Puff.
And I'm Elizabeth Lozano.
Today we're going to have a guest, and she'll be talking about living beyond organics. Not just organics, but living beyond them.
We're also going to see clips from Dr. Puff on how to live holistically healthy.
And then we're going to answer one of your questions about how to basically balance living life and dealing with all the hecticness in balance.
And we are also going to answer a question from our viewers about how to cope with the stress of having a partner who has lost their job and is now struggling with their self-esteem. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy our show. Today's first question comes to us from John C. from Laguna Niguel, California, and he writes in our very hectic day-to-day family lives with all the responsibility that entails, spouse, children, parents, job pressures, etc., and most recently the financial concerns we all face, how do you find that balance and harmony you talk about?
You first have to start with, and what I do is I say, what's important? What's very, very important to me? And you have to ask that question yourself. For me, I make sure that every day I get some form of physical activity. I make sure I eat well, and that takes time. I make sure I spend time with my family. As you know, I love meditation, or you'll learn this about me. I really love meditation, so I make time for that. Then I kind of say what's left. And what's left is, what fits in after that. So it will actually, to be balanced, it affects your career, it affects activities you do. Sometimes, even though I may enjoy TV, I don't watch a lot of TV because other things are important to me. So if you really know, if you have like a game plan, saying this is what's important to me, this matters to me, then what you do is you work around that. So instead of saying, okay, will I have time to watch a sunset? Will I have time to eat well? Will I have time to exercise? You do those things, and then you say what's left.
The analogy of how you need to kind of prioritize things in your life, or how it's important if you really want to be holistically healthy. It's kind of like a pyramid where you've got yourself at the bottom, where you're taking care of yourself and what you need. You're eating healthy, you're exercising. Then you've got your relationship with your spouse, making sure that that relationship is good, taking care of that, making time for that relationship. Then you also have your kids next, and that, you take care of your kids, you spend time with them, you make time for them. And for some people that sounds a little bit off. You expect me to put my kids afterwards, and I say that because if you're not okay, how can you really fully be able to take care of your kids? And ultimately what's last on that pyramid is your job. And that's important to see, because if we put it the other way around and we have our job first, that's what's going to happen, because you're not taking care of yourself. Maybe now you've become overweight, your relationship's a mess because you haven't taken time for it.
Horrible back pain.
Whatever other things might happen.
Can't sleep.
So we recommend to you, please take care of yourself, and that's what we're trying to teach here on the show is, be healthy, take the time to exercise, and you'd be surprised, you'll actually end up with a lot more energy. Even if you take, you want to start off with a 10-minute walk in the morning, maybe 15 minutes and work your way up, making time throughout the day.